your #1 show for all your favorite Piggy suggestions. But wait, before we get into the suggestions, there's a brand new leak for Piggy. If you will all be kind enough to avert your gaze to the screen in front of you, which is where you're already looking, we got a brand new teaser of the Piggy Book 2 Chapter 1, and it is looking what? And I think this has actually lowered the chances of it being a cinema and increased the chances and given most of us the idea that this is actually a hotel. And I'm still sticking to my guns, everybody. I'm still calling it, you know me. I'm like a Greek oracle. I have predicted everything. And I still think it's gonna be the safe place, because remember, the safe place building looks like a freaking hotel with the amount of windows it has. But that's not what you're here for, everybody. You're here for the suggestions, and I tell you, I've actually got probably the creepiest suggestion you'll ever see today. So let's just get right into it. First suggestion, meet the Cout. Wait, the Cout? Oh, no, there's the S, his head's just covering it. I mean, I thought this was one of those crazy Twitter trends. Name, Scouty. Description, Bonk. Theme song, Intruder Alert from TF2. That is probably one of my all-time favorite game soundtracks. Weapons, scattergun, idle animation, normal idle animation, kill animation, shoots you with the scattergun, everything's normal until the stun animation where it's breaks leg and try to fix it. What? He's running, he gets shot in the face and somehow his foot just goes or Zizzy just comes up to him and whacks him in the head, and for some reason his foot just twists 90 degrees and he starts screaming. But honestly, I would love this. We've already got a TF2 reference in the form of torture because his kill sound effect is the same as Pyro's voice line. So why not have a Scout Piggy? But like I've said a long time ago, Piggy isn't a game for derpy skin ideas. Piggy is a game for real scary ideas, spooky ideas. And adding Scout to that would probably make it a bit weirder, but maybe after Piggy 2, who knows? Mini 2 might have some fun updates. 7 out of 10. Suggestion, restored memory. We've had distorted memory, and now we have restored memory.
And oh my god, why does Penny look like a candy cane?
Seriously, what happened to their fashion sense? Like, George just starts wearing white pants, Daddy Pig wears a blue shirt and black pants. I have no idea what's going on there. And is that a rat? Or is that baby Alexander?
Same thing.
Story. George has his
recurring.
Y'all ever have recurring nightmares? George has his recurring nightmare again, but the memory has been corrected in reality. It didn't take place in Penny's house, but rather the house of one of their family members who had passed away. And the bot would be a version of memory that closely resembles her original self in life. George needs to find a picture of memory, Olivia. I assume she's one of the Piggy family members. They probably have like thousands of cousins. I wouldn't be surprised if they made up the entirety of Alabama and her family in order to make her stop hunting George. After being shown the photo, she starts crying and fades away as George wakes up. Beating it results in you winning the map's version of memory as a skin. I think that's a pretty cool and unique story idea, barring all the extra little funny things in there, like the dress sense, the recurring things, and the Piggy family seemingly limitless amount of cousins. I think that's actually pretty cool. And you know, it'll be a callback to Mr. P and his little boo-hoo simping when he gets shown the photo of Mrs. P. But yeah, I give this 7.5 out of 10.
Large packs.
Suggestion, swap trap. When a player steps on this trap, them and Piggy would swap places. It would be 115 Piggy tokens. Half of it is red, representing Piggy, while the other half is blue. Piggy would get 4 to 6 traps, and then there's a little comic thing.
Hey, if you stand there, you get free Robux.
Okay. And then she swaps with Piggy, and the guy's like, oh no.
Little did they know, I was Devown all along.
You never catch me playing as a bacon hair. Whether it's female, male, or anything else, including food items. But in all seriousness, I can't really see any reason to use this trap. Like, it doesn't give Piggy any advantages at all. In fact, it might disadvantage them if they're just about to jump scare someone. They're coming around the corner, Piggy's licking his lips, he's salivating, but then like a pro player sees his comrade about to be jumped on the other side of the map, and he slams himself into the swap trap. Well, then Piggy's gonna be beating up his desk tonight because he's now on the other side of the map and his friend just got saved, and he'll just quit and he'll never never use the trap again. So that's why I can't really see the use of this trap. Maybe if you give Piggy a speed boost afterwards, like maybe make him go double speed for like 4 or 5 seconds after that, so they at least have a small chance of being able to catch someone after that. But then you could troll so hard with those swap traps because you got a friend right next to you, just walk into it and Piggy's gonna go for your friend. Haha, you died, fat L. But I love your design of it and I like your little comic, so I have to give that 7 out of 10 George Pigs. Suggestion: for colorblind mode, deprive the keys and padlocks of color and instead give them shapes that correspond to each color key. That is genius! Give them shapes? Oh my goodness! That is actually so smart! Why didn't Minitoon think of that?
Is anybody gonna tell them? You want me to? Yeah?
Well, joke's on you, Biggie Cheese, because Minitoon has already thought of this exact suggestion. In fact, he has promised that it's gonna be coming in Piggy 2. Okay, so I mentioned this at the start of the video, and I think this is quite possibly the most terrifying Piggy suggestion I've ever seen. Like, an actually terrifying Piggy model. I put in my videos before the most terrifying Piggy model, but I think this is the scariest one to date. Everybody, this is cartoon Slender Piggy. Have I shown him in a suggestion review before? I'm not sure. But look at that soulless smile and the freaking Mickey Mouse gloves. That's the scariest thing of all. But honestly, I don't know what it is, but there's just something so disturbing about that face and that cruel smile and the red. Ah! Imagine that in any Roblox game. Seriously, that would actually just like walking towards you Minecraft style. Don't go telling me that's not scary. Kill animation. I won't talk about Slender Piggy though, since I've already done him in a previous review. Picks you up and bites off your head. Imagine the kill animation with that. Stun animation. Eats a mouse and you can hear the mouse screaming for help. You're talking about like a little normal mouse, or you're talking about Mousy? Because Mousy's like an actual human. So like you shoot him with a gun and he's like, oh, well, I got shot, time to pull out my favorite energy drink. Here we go, Mousy. Oh, while Mousy's screaming. Maybe that's how Mousy lost her legs. And if it was just a normal mouse, that would be kind of weird, because does that mean there's animals in the Piggy world that aren't sentient? But still, the thought of that, ugh. Yeah, you could literally just take off the body and use that head. The head is the most disturbing part by far. The body just adds an extra element to it. And you know, I love my creepy things, so I have to give that 9 out of 10. Epic suggestion. The error trap. Trap time, 3 seconds. Ability. Basically, the trap glitches around the map and makes its hitbox bigger. So what I can imagine is it's basically like a trap you put down, but then it teleports to a different part of the map every like 10 seconds or so, which for starters is actually really cool. And then number 2, in its position, it like glitches to increase its hitbox. So if you touch one of the glitched parts when it like glitches sideways, then you'll still be trapped, which is amazing. And he's even balanced it by making the trap time only 3 seconds, which I'm fairly certain is pretty normal. And I think that's absolutely amazing. In fact, it might be a bit weak, because if it could just end up anywhere in the map, there's not many chances where it's gonna end up like right next to a doorway or right near a vent. No, it's gonna be in some like really open part of the map that's easily avoidable. So the larger hitbox certainly works and helps, but like I said, that might not even be enough for maps like Carnival. But still, that's actually a really cool idea. I have to give that 9 out of 10. Nice job. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. What was your favorite suggestion? Let me know down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.